All right, guys, I just checked out the legendary Metal Sludge, and it looks like Skid Row may be talking to a couple of guys. They don't mention who those two guys are, but my guess, oh, by the way, this is Christian Duke. You're watching Sight Sounds Flavors on YouTube, sightsoundsflavors.com. If at any point in time, any point in time, you like the video, smash that like button. Also, be sure to subscribe to the channel, ring the bell for notifications, and please leave a comment down below. I'm going to go out on a limb here. But I think, how cool would it be if the two guys that Skid Row is sort of torn between, you know what I mean? Maybe they're going to call them back to auditions, you know what I mean? Put them up at the Motel 6, you know, have an Uber to come and get them, you know. Pulling out all the stops, not cutting any corners, giving them that real rock star treatment, you know what I mean? Wouldn't it be cool? Because we don't know. You know, we never know where Stevie's at. Stevie Rochelle, legendary lead singer of the rock band Tough, CEO and janitor of RLS Records. We don't know where he's at. We don't know his whereabouts. Now, I could try to reach his publicist, Peggy, but I don't know if Peggy is available or not. But what if Stevie is in New Jersey? He's auditioning for Skid Row. That might be something. I don't know where Skid Row's out of. Maybe they're out of Camden, maybe, or Orange or Newark. I don't know where they're at in New Jersey, but, you know, Stevie might be out there. You know what I mean? Like, you know, singing his heart out. You know, 18 in Life, you know, I'll Remember You, you know, Youth Gone Wild, you know what I mean? And trying to impress the band, you know. But how cool would it be if it was between Stevie Rochelle and original Motley Crue singer Odin? Could you imagine? You know, Stevie comes up to sing some songs, and he's like, whose white glove is this? You know? And Dave or Rachel, they say, oh, that's Odin. That's his glove. You want to smell it? And Stevie will probably say no, like most people would say no. But the reality of the matter is, Spinal Tap made a great album, Smell the Glove. And as they said, you know, they weren't forcing the woman to smell it, but they kind of were, you know. And they also had another album called, what was it called? I think it was called Shark Sandwich. And it was a two-word review, was one of the reviews for that album. And it was just basically shit sandwich. But anyways, let's not talk about a great band like Spinal Tap. Let's get back to Skid Row. So it may very well be that they're between Stevie Rochelle and Odin. I mean, there's really no telling, you know, the caliber of singer that Skid Row could get. I mean, this is a multi-platinum rock band. These guys could sell out a casino, a flea market, you know, a swap meet, you know, in just, you know, a few weeks. So the reality of the matter is that they could basically have whoever they want. I don't know who it could be. The mystery is going to just eat at me for the whole day. So in any event, I mean, I think Skid Row is closer to finding a singer, and it's not going to be Sebastian Bach. And again, guys, please do not insult, you know, people like Stevie by the comparison to that has-been Sebastian Bach. You know, Stevie Rochelle is on another level. You know what I mean? In fact, some people have said that AC/DC picked Axl Rose because Stevie was unavailable. So listen, Stevie could really just fill the shoes of anyone, really. And look what he's been able to do at Tough. I mean, they sold over 100,000 albums. That debut album on Atlantic, you know, they got signed when grunge was all over. Atlantic said, we want to sign Tough, and we want to get rid of them within a year. And then also they were able to have, I don't want to just say he, it wasn't Stevie. Well, you can't ignore the fact, you know, Michael was in the band, you know, and Todd and George DeSaint, legendary guitar player. But they had a #3 video one week on MTV. So these guys, they lived it up. They lived it up. Now, you know, I'm concerned, though, with Stevie breaking the story about Paul Stanley sucking on that reporter's ear. She looked very uncomfortable. And the concern for me is that Paul Stanley goes to Michael Lean's bagel shop. And as a result, this may cause Michael to lose a customer if Paul holds it against Stevie that he broke the story about Paul sucking on that reporter's earlobe and kind of like groping her like an old pervert would at 4 a.m. in Central Park. But the reality of the matter, though, is that Michael may still keep Paul Stanley as a client because he may have really, really good bagels and Paul might really like Michael's cream cheese.